Hi, this is Thomas Harris. I'm giving a report on GM and product liability. Past couple of years, actually the past 10 years, General Motors has come under live fire for product liability. In fact, in 2009, it filed for bankruptcy. GM there was a situation with certain GM cars that when you cranked the engine, there was a defect that caused about 26 deaths and I believe 126 injuries. To its credit, much to its credit, General Motors had a massive recall. Some money was paid out in lawsuits, and like I said, in 2009, GM filed for bankruptcy. The current president of GM is a lady named Mary Barra. Mary Barra is the first female to ever be head of a major automotive company. Mary Barra also was under criminal investigation by the federal government for what they believed she had knowledge of the defects and put cars out there by accident. Personally, I don't believe that, but she was under investigation. Now she's still president of GM, so that says something. General Motors is an American company. It's been around at least 100 years, over 100 years, and they make some good quality. They were actually the first company with catalytic converters. They were the first company to offer an option on different types of gas, and the Chevy name was always a little bit considered a little more flashy than Ford, and GM, makes a good product. My first truck was a 1976 GMC Sierra pickup truck in the city of Irwinton. If you would like to speak to Mr. Martin Allen, he's had the same Chevrolet truck since 1977. He bought brand new when Gordon, Georgia still had a dealership. So, a lot of people like Chevrolets. A lot of people like GM parts. The situation now is GM needs to kind of rebuild. They need to regain their reputation. They've taken some hits in the past few years, and I kind of hate to see them go the way of Dodge. My generation has been really kind of soured on Dodge, thanks to the efforts of Ed O'Neill and Married with Children. And I think they'll bounce back. Chevrolet trucks are probably the best you can buy. Technically, Ford has a higher resale value, but if you ever were to compare the two, Chevy's got all over Ford, all over Toyota in most areas, believe it or not. So I'm personally partial to the Chevrolet Colorado. I test drove one a little while ago, a few weeks ago, and it was great, amazing. So GM's in crisis, but all American companies go through crisis. All American companies have had those situations. And if you give GM time, they will bounce back. I think they'll be a leader in the automotive world again. Thank you for your time. I'm Terry.